Most people are broke, not because they're lazy, and not because they don't want a better life, but because they've been following the wrong rules about money their entire lives. We're talking about the kind of advice that sounds smart, sounds responsible, and is even repeated by people you trust, but deep down, it's keeping you stuck exactly where you are.
Ever heard, just save more, don't take risks, hard work always pays off? That mindset used to work maybe 50 years ago, but in 2026, it's outdated and dangerous. Because the truth is, if you follow what the average person does with their time, their money, and their energy, you'll stay stuck like the average person too. Look around. Most people work hard, but they're still living paycheck to paycheck. They're stressed, burned out, and barely moving forward. And the reason isn't effort, it's direction.
In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 most toxic money rules that keep people broke, and more importantly, how to break free from them. This isn't about working harder. It's about thinking smarter, about money, habits, and real growth in 2026. Let's destroy these rules, one by one.
Rule number 1. Save everything is keeping you broke. Most of us were taught this from childhood. Just save your money. Don't spend. Don't invest. Don't take risks. Just keep stacking cash, and one day you'll be free. Here's the hard truth. You can't save your way to wealth in 2026. Inflation is eating away at the dollar every year. The cost of living is rising faster than your bank balance. And those safe savings accounts? They're giving you less than 1% back, while everything else is getting more expensive. So what happens? You feel like you're doing the right thing, budgeting, cutting expenses, skipping little joys, but you're still stuck. Why? Because saving alone doesn't create wealth. Wealth comes from growth, from leverage, from motion. And the people actually building wealth today, they're not just hoarding money, they're using it as a tool. They're investing in digital skills, launching small online stores, buying software that saves them time, creating ebooks, templates, courses, things that sell while they sleep.
They don't fear risk. They calculate it. They don't hoard cash. They circulate it to multiply results. Saving money isn't the enemy, but making it your only strategy, that's financial quicksand. Because money sitting still is money dying slowly. And fear-based saving keeps you from seeing what's possible. So, instead of asking, how can I save more, start asking, how can I make my money move for me? In 2026, your growth rate will define your wealth, not your savings account balance. Break free from the save everything mindset and start planting things that grow. Rule number 2. Work hard, not smart. Let me guess, you were told just work hard and everything will work out. It's a nice idea. But here's the truth no one tells you. Some of the hardest working people are also the most broke. Think about it. People working 12-hour shifts, juggling 2 jobs, sacrificing sleep just to survive, and still living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because hard work without direction is just burnout in disguise. In 2026, the game has changed. The people actually building wealth today, they're not grinding harder. They're thinking smarter. They understand leverage, the ability to do more with less. They use AI tools to automate what others still do by hand. They delegate tasks that don't grow their value. They build systems that make money without constant effort. Here's a hard truth. You can spend your life digging a hole in the wrong place, or you can study the map first and dig once, right where the gold is. Smart work is strategy. It's building a one-time product that sells 1,000 times. It's making content once that earns for years. It's using time today to buy freedom tomorrow. Real growth doesn't come from 14-hour days. It comes from better questions, better tools, and better systems. So yeah, you can hustle 7 days a week, or you can build something that works even when you don't. Because hustle culture drains energy. But smart systems create freedom. Rule number 3. Debt is always bad. We've been taught that debt is dangerous, something to avoid at all costs. And yes, bad debt can absolutely ruin lives. High-interest credit cards, impulsive spending, that's not financial freedom. That's a trap. But here's the truth they never teach you. Not all debt is bad. The wealthy don't fear debt. They use it. They borrow money to buy assets, build businesses, and scale faster than they ever could with just their own cash. That's called leverage, and it's how wealth is built in 2026. The middle class avoids debt. The wealthy master it. The difference? Mindset and strategy. Good debt is money that works for you. Bad debt is money that works against you. If you use debt to buy liabilities, it'll trap you. But if you use it to create income, you just bought speed. So don't run from the word debt. Understand it, study it, use it wisely. Because the rule that debt is always bad, that mindset will keep you small, while others use it to grow fast. Rule number 4. Money is the goal. Most people chase money like it's the finish line. But here's the truth. Money isn't the goal. It's the fuel. It's not about stacks of cash. It's about what that money can create, solve, unlock. Because if your only goal is get rich, you'll burn out. Or worse, you'll win and still feel empty. The people truly winning in 2026, they're not obsessed with money. They're obsessed with freedom, with impact, with doing meaningful work on their terms.
Money just happens to be the tool that helps them get there. The middle class works for money. The wealthy use money to buy time, options, and growth. When money is your god, you'll sacrifice everything: time, health, relationships, just to get more. But when money is your servant, you can use it to build the life you actually want. So don't just ask, how do I get rich? Start asking, what do I want money to do for me? Because purpose leads to alignment. And aligned growth, that's when money flows, naturally. Rule number 5. Play it safe always wins. We're taught to avoid risk. Stick to what's known. Stay comfortable. Play it safe. And for a while, that might seem smart. But here's what safe really means in 2026. Slow, limited, replaceable. Most people who play it safe aren't building anything. They're preserving. They're maintaining. They're hoping life doesn't hit too hard, instead of building something that can take a hit. The world's changing fast. Tech is evolving, jobs are shifting, AI is moving in. Playing it safe now means you're probably falling behind. The people growing in 2026, they're not reckless, but they're not afraid to move.
They try things, launch small ideas, learn in public, pivot when needed, build skills in motion. Because in a world moving this fast, the riskiest thing you can do is nothing. Safe feels secure, but it can become a silent trap. So, stop asking, what's the least risky path? Start asking, what small risk can I take that moves me forward? Growth doesn't come from waiting. It comes from motion, from experiments, from momentum. And in 2026, momentum wins.
Tap that subscribe button now for weekly insights. It's that easy.